Hello YouTube, this is Time Itself, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about recording the game chat with the Xbox 360. Now the way most people do this is just to set the chat to come through the TV and their headset, but this really isn't a good solution since the game audio pretty much drowns out most of the chat, especially if you have friends who aren't loud talkers or if you don't have the game volume turned down from the game options. And it might be good for a little bit, but once explosions and gunfire start up, you're just not going to be able to hear the entire conversation. So this is what I decided to do to try and record my game chat and not have the game audio drowned out. I wouldn't exactly recommend this method, but I would like to think that recording the chat entirely separately from the game audio is the standard people should be trying to meet when they're looking to record their chat, especially if you just want that to be the focus of your video. So first up, I've got the 2.5mm to 3.5mm converter that I plug into the 360 controller. Just that the cables I have laying around were all 3.5mm, and the Xbox controller is the 2.5, like cell phones and such, and most headsets. And then from there, I'm going to connect a stereo to 2 RCA plug splitter onto my controller. The white channel is the microphone into the controller, and the red channel is the chat audio coming out of the controller. Next, I've got a pretty standard PC mic that I'm going to plug into another stereo to RCA splitter. It doesn't matter what the colors are on this one, just that one's going to go to the controller and the other's going to go to my line in on my PC for recording. And then I've got a line in onto my computer, and this has to be stereo. One of the channels is going to be my personal chat, the microphone that I'm speaking into, and the other channel is going to be the game chat coming out of the Xbox 360 controller. And I'll record that separately from the video of the game with a program like Audacity or something. It really doesn't matter what. So here is the entire mess. The lines from and to the controller go off the bottom of the screen. The line into the PC goes off the left, and then my microphone is plugged in at the top there. And that's how I fit everything together to record both the chat and my own voice while I'm also recording the gameplay and game audio. Couple of notes again, the white line out of the controller is for the microphone in, and the red line is the chat out. You'll notice the little black piece at the top. I had to plug 2 more sets of headphones in there just to get the electrical connections right, otherwise it just didn't work out. So it was kind of random trial and error, but that's how I eventually made it all work. So here is an example of a project where I did some live chat in Sony Vegas. Top channel is the gameplay video, then the stereo gameplay audio. Next is the left channel only of the recording that I had from my line in, and that's going to be my voice. Right below it is another copy of the same audio track, but this time it's the right channel only, and that's my teammates chat. And then finally below that I got a little commentary I recorded at the beginning of the video. And that's how it all fits together, and then I'll render the project and ship it out to YouTube. Again, the important thing is that I can control the settings on each of those audio tracks separately. You'll notice my own voice is pretty quiet. That's good, otherwise the feedback would be rather irritating for everyone involved in the entire setup, and I really don't like listening to myself while I talk. It feels really odd. Another good way to try this is something intended for recording a cell phone that would go in line between a headset and either a cell phone or a controller. That would be a pretty good way to do it, but I happen to have all these cables and adapters laying around, so this is what I decided to do. I'm going to go ahead and close this with an example and some links off to some videos where I've done this, and you can listen to the live chat and watch the gameplay. So I hope you enjoy.
I can't tell either. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back and check on A right now. Put some C4 on it for the moment. Oh, damn it! Hard. Who uses a Desert Eagle? Come on. Who throws a shoe? I mean, seriously. Come on!